classmates. Our topic of presentation for today is Juche, a nationalistic ideology or a political ideology, presented by me, Rachel, Kaini, and Hen. I'll be stating the thesis statement, introduction. The first point will be stated by Rachel. Second point will be stated by Kaini. Counter-argument and refutation by Ken, and it will be concluded by Rachel. So our thesis statement is, the Juche is the transformation of nationalistic ideology from various perspectives of leaders in the North Korea to administrate the country. Okay, what is a Juche? Juche is translated as self-reliance in the official state of ideology of the North Korea. The Juche was first referenced by the Kim Il-sung in the 1955. However, it only became official in the 1972. Juche theory is also a type of Marxism theory, which is the Karl Marx theory. What is a nationalistic ideology? The nationalistic ideology is based on the premise that the individual's loyalty and devotion to the nation state surpass other individual or group interests. A very strong belief that the interests of a particular nation state are of primary importance. It's basically a belief that nation or country have, which the leaders use to backfire the country. So there are three main components of Juche, which is the Chaju, Charib, and Shawi. Chaju is the political independence, which is also known as the political isolations. To keep political influence alive, people in the North Korea actually keep the picture of Kim Il-sung and his brother in their houses hanging on the wall to worship them. This is a way they show the loyalty to their king. Secondly is the Charib, which is the economic independence. Economic independence is important in achieving national prosperity. North Korea actually does not have enough resources to complete a balanced diet. Back then, when we walk through a street in North Korea in the 90s, there are stalls, but the food sold in the stalls are actually made of plastic. They don't have enough food to have a proper balanced diet. This has led to, in between 1994 to 1998, it has led to over 1 million deaths in North Korea due to economic crisis in that country. Lastly is the Chawi, which is the military independence. It is a fundamental for an independent sovereign state, right? Policy of encountering any imperialist moves of aggression and war with violence in order to defend national independence in that country. There are over 9 million people who are associated with military in North Korea, which is almost 40% of the population in North Korea. Right? It will be further continued by Rachel.
Based on what Tisha has said, I will continue. So basically, right, this Juche ideology was established and concocted by Kim Il-sung, sorry. And since he was the founder of this whole ideology, he had How did this ideology become a political establishment or framework of North Korea? He had basically manipulated in a certain manner the people of Korea, and he had made it idle by promising the people of Korea that the Korean Workers' Party, which is actually basically like our Barisan Nasional, whereby it is the biggest democratic party in Korea. he had promised them that this party is established for the people, and whatever that they do is meant for the people, and therefore through this he had gotten the masses and the Korean community to back him up in ensuring that the ideology progresses and becomes the ultimate framework of the political party in the country itself. So when he made sure that he proclaimed to the Korean people that the reason why they want to have this ideology at that time was because they wanted to ensure that there was self-reliance, and the people could get independence. Yeah, because when the ideology was established, they did not have independence because this was after World War II, and he said that if the ideology continues and is preserved, then they will be able to receive independence. I will pass it to
Okay, so I will be talking about the citizen view judge as utopia concept. So what is utopia? In our CAP class, we have learned that utopia means like promise people to solve their problems. But in here, utopia means paradise, where everything is good in the country. And next, dystopia is the opposite side of utopia. So it means like where it does not have human right and no freedom in the country. And yeah. So as you can see in this picture, some of them are holding Korean flag because they feel happy. Because they were told that the country is going to be an independent country without relying on others' country, and also changing from the socialism to communism, which is from half government control to fully government control. And this created an utopia concept because they believe that the Juche could help them to fight for a bright future, and which is so-called paradise to them. Yeah, paradise, which is an imagination or dreams that created by utopian. And this man, who is the one who first wrote the word utopia, which means does not exist. And here is some example which they refers to paradise. This one is no money. The first one is no money involved in exchange process, and the second one is the citizen that are qualified, which is every citizen is qualified to get free medical care service. And the next one is equality world. There is no racism and no biases, and it's like a peaceful world. And after that, Korean War. After the Korean War in 1950 to 1953, and anti-American trade perception, they found out that the imagination and dream are created by utopian, and it does not true. Yeah, it's not true. And also, so they felt disappointed, and they felt like being cheated by the utopian or the leader in North Korea. This man is the Kim Il-sung, which is created the Juche ideology, and now is Kim Jong-un is now the leader in North Korea. So until now, they are still using the Juche ideology to control the country. They forced every citizen in North Korea to have his portrait, which is spoken by Tisha, to have his portrait in their house, as a sign of respect. And also, if they disobey the law that they set, there will be a punishment, and it will be considered as a crime that will be taught later by Ken. Back to this slide is dystopia. Actually, North Korea is a dystopia because in the bill, you see that as a respect and honor to the country, but actually there are no freedom and no human right. Like for example, the free medical service that I just taught, the citizen find it struggling to take sick leave because once they take sick leave, their salary will be deducted. so they are forced to work. And also the leader in North Korea told them to work for the country as an honor and respect to them, like contribute to the country. And so after all, I think Juche is a tool of nationalism ideology to control the citizen to stay loyal to the country. Next, I will pass to Ken.
Okay, after you listen to all different perspectives on how they explain about the nationalistic ideology of Juche, it's true that also have another point of view about Juche is actually a political religion. In the Christian in North Korea, they think that this Juche is a modulation of Christian. Because of the family background of Juche, he has Christian parents and a grandfather who is a Christian pastor. So, when Kim Il-sung grew in this environment, he recognized the power of Christian, how they control, how they works. So, later on, he take the idea of Trinity in Christian, which they are gods. The God, the Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit, the Trinity. So, they say that Kim Il-sung removed the Trinity and changed it into him, Kim Il-sung, as the God, his son Kim Jong-il as the Jesus the Son, and the Holy Spirit as his wife. So that's why the Christians say that actually Juche is a political religion. Furthermore, when there's a online website called adherent.com. This is a website about collecting and representing data information of religious demographic established in 1998. So as you can see, they rank the Juche as number 10 in the most major religion all over the world with 19 millions of believers. Yeah, okay. So here is the explanation on political religion. As what I just explained, once Juche can be a religion, it also can be a political religion. In a country, if a religion, they influenced by the element of politics, and further on they take over the country, then that's what we call a political religion. So, by saying Juche is a religion is not completely inaccurate. However, it's more accurate to say that Juche is actually a pseudo-religion totalitarianism. So, in fact, in North Korea, people say that they have the freedom of religions, and in their country, which they can believe whatever religion they want. In fact, the freedom of religion is a deception to another country. What they do is they give the impressions of other country that they have the freedom of religion. They give the people the human rights to choose, but they use it as a chance to pass so-called Christian to another international Christian conference to spread propaganda about this country. So later on. Also, in what I would say this Juche is a totalitarianism is because the Kim Il-sung actually forced people to respect her, just like what they say. Hanging projects on every houses, every home, they should hang the project, and every day morning he will start the day with singing Kim Il-sung words. Yeah, that's how Kim Il-sung controlled the country, by using this kind of idea. And this is the symbol of the Juche, and this is the flag of the North Korea. As you can see, just what I say is about the portrait and how they censorship all those the media, the music, the arts in the North Korea to make people believe Kim Il-sung that he's really a great leader. They label him as a great leader, and his son as the dear leader. Although they have passed away for a long time, the citizens in the country still think that Kim Il-sung is the alternate president for them. Yeah, that's how strong is the concept in the faith. Okay, just like what I said just now, I can mention about the punishment. If someone get caught that he have any Bible or any religion, other stuff that contradict to the ideology of Juche, they will label it, or they commit any crime, they will get punishment like send them to a prison camp. There's a law. This established by Kim Il-sung, say that the people who label as traitor to the country, they will send to the prison camp and under the 3-generation rule, which means if you betray the country, the 3 generations of yours will send to the prison camp, which they will torture them, they won't give you food. These are the thought image that the people after 3 generations will come up, then they draw some what they experienced in that time. Okay. So just okay. So yeah, that's all for. The last thing I want to mention about what's the difference of nationalism and political religion is the major difference is most religion they serve the unity of people of a society or community, but nationalistic ideology they enshrine they perceive the rights for one person be the leader and other person, all of them, to loyal to him, do whatever he do. That's what's the difference.
Now, in conclusion, in a nutshell, I think we will review back what we have presented. So we know that the Juche ideology was established by Kim Il-sung. So, and he was the founding father. We also know that the Juche ideology is emphasizes on North Korea's political, economical, and military self-reliance. Now, next we also know the core principle of this political ideology is that a man is a matter of everything and he decides everything. Now, this adaptation and extract of this political ideology was from Karl Marx and some other nationalistic theories. So these are the few important things that we know from what Jewish ideology really is. And many at times, people actually say that the Juche ideology is a, what do you call that? It's a weapon of dictatorship because it actually manipulates and plays around with the the North Korean political system. Nevertheless, the people in North Korea actually appreciate and they value this ideology because it actually helped them get independence at the end of the day, right? And therefore, the Juche ideology, to a certain extent, definitely benefits the country itself as a whole. And we think that it actually revolutionized the North Korean political system.